in the second quarter, were able to kind of create a bit of separation to carry that momentum into the third. What kind of changed for you guys in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't close it out very well. I mean, D'Lo, myself, we got in foul trouble. But at the end of the day, you know, we still got to have our guys out there competing and finish it out strong. But I think they play with more, you know, urgency, more energy than us, and that can happen.
You guys have always said your identity all season has been playing fast, physical, and free. To be able to take advantage of that now in Game 6, kind of impose your will, where does that start?
On the defensive end, getting stops, and then, I mean, share the ball, play together, and play fast. I think that's where we at our best, and that's what we got to do for 48 minutes.
Sounded like there was some good news with Anthony Davis, but as you guys kind of wait over the next 48 hours as you prepare for Game 6, what's kind of the mentality and focus?
Like we had all season, next man up mentality. Hopefully AD is back. But end of the day, we want to go out there and win one more game. And if it's with AD or without AD, we
5-9 for LeBron. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, LeBron, just want to ask you about AD first, just your level of concern with him after he took that shot.
I didn't see the shot. I just seen the aftermath, but you know, medical team seems to say he's doing better. So, you know, that's what matters the most.
How much of a part of that is do you figure now as you get back for Game 6, a situation you've been in before, maybe a little bit of uncertainty about AD, but how do you approach this as a leader going back in the plane?
We have another opportunity. Obviously, they played exceptionally well here tonight, and we had some good moments, but not as close to 48 minutes as we needed to be. But we had another opportunity on Friday, and we look forward to the matchup again.
LeBron, was a tied game with about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and then we know this is a team that can go on runs. But was there anything, when you think back to late second quarter, early third, that you felt like on your end contributed, not your team's end, that contributed to that run?
I mean, we kind of made a run. We had an opportunity to, I missed an easy jump hook in the lane to kind of cut the lead to 3. 80 right after that. I missed a jump hook. He had an opportunity to have a tip dunk, missed it. We blew a coverage. Clay hit a 3 on their right wing, put him up 8. And then we came back down, missed again, and then Steph hit the big one at the end of the quarter. So we know that they're a team of runs, and you got to be able to match that. And they just kept it going in the third, obviously.
LeBron, I have 2 for you. The conversation in the last 48 hours has been, from the Warriors' standpoint, has been gamesmanship on your team and flopping. Do you feel like that affected anything in terms of the way the game was dealt with tonight on the court?
I just know that we, our coaching staff and us players, we don't work on flopping. That's not even a part of our game. Our game is to attack the paint. We don't mind physical contact. We actually like the contact, and we don't shy away from it. So we're just not a team that goes out there and looking for flopping opportunities. That's just not us. It's actually never been in any team that I've played on in my 20 years where we've been a flopping team. But it is what it is. They have the right to say what they want to say, but the game is always won in between the 4 lines, and we got to be better on Friday, for sure.
Earlier today, you were named to the All-NBA third team. I think this is 19 straight years for you. Knowing what you've done and dealt with physically and stuff like that, how does this one hit differently in year 20?
I guess you don't take those moments for granted when you get an opportunity to be recognized as one of the best players still in the league, and have one of the best seasons, and make an All-NBA team. I don't take my, anything that I'll be able to accomplish for granted, and I'm always appreciative for to be a part of any selection. In this league, so many great players, so many great teams, and a lot of guys this year had some really good seasons, great seasons, and to be a part of that class of 15 guys. When I seen the list, it's still pretty cool. Even at my age and where I'm at right now in year 20, don't take it for granted. Obviously I got bigger fish to fry, but those small moments, those small wins right there, is all part of the, I guess it's all part of the journey, all part of the legacy, as far as what I do on the floor, in this league. So that's pretty cool.
LeBron, there you go. Thank you. In your career, you've played in plenty of Game 6s where you have a chance to clinch. You also just had that last series. Is there something that you think this team this year needs to focus on Friday in comparison to the past?
No, I mean, every moment is his own challenge and is his own game and is his own, opportunity to see what you're made of. And we can't base last series onto this series. This series is different. The opponent is different. The challenges is different. So, Friday is an opportunity for us to see who we are, to see what we're made of, and to go out there with the I guess the grit and the fight that we've had since we came together after the All-Star break. Very resilient team, and we respond well to adversity, and we look forward to that. To get an opportunity to play again on Friday.
LeBron, you guys are 6-0 between the playing round, first round through the Warriors series at Crypto.com this postseason. I want to know if you had any message for Laker fans planning to come to the game on Friday.
Well, we didn't handle our business tonight, so, I look forward to seeing our fans, for another game in the second round. But, those 6 games are out the window. It's over and done with. So, our job is to try to be 1-0 on Friday, and look forward, to that opportunity.
Last question, Jovan.
LeBron, last Game 6 you guys played, you said you guys approached it like Game 7 mentality, didn't want to go back to Memphis for Game 7. Is that, assume the same approach going to this one?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Appreciate it.
It was back and forth until about 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. They were able to create some separation. What kind of changed as they carried that momentum to the second?
I wish I knew, honestly. Would love to check the film, kind of get a better view on it before I just say something. So, they protect their home court. Give them their credit for that.
Throughout the course of the series, obviously, you guys are 5 games in. What's the key to kind of winning the little battles throughout the course of a game to ultimately make that difference?
Just being focused. I think as a group, just being focused. You can't have one guy not locked in or two. It's like a trickle-down effect. So you try to come with that aggression as a unit, offensively and defensively. I think it'll take care of the small things.
D'Angelo, you guys were in a very similar situation last series, different series, but winning in 6 games. What do you take out of that needs to be applied Friday night?
One game at a time, honestly. Try to lose yourself in the focus. Try not to really get caught up in all the other stuff going into it. Just lose yourself in the focus and you look up, and we'll get that one game that we need.
It was still like a 9-point game when you hit a shot late, and then AD gets hit in the head. Did that take some emotional out of this team? Some emotion out of this team?
They came down. It was playing 5-on-4, so I was just trying to figure out a way to get it stopped and deal with, what was going on after that.
I'm sure you guys believe if AD can't play Friday night that you can still win. If he can't play Friday night, how do you make that win without him?
Oh, we won't know until we know, what's for sure and what's not.
Obviously, you know how important it is to take care of the basketball, especially in this series. Tonight, what was the difference there?
Just killed us.